Hey there everybody, Gideon's Tactical, doing a review for you of the Becker 14, BK14, also known as the Escobar. This is a little neck knife that we're looking at today, and let's just kind of look through it here. Some quick specs for you. You have a 3.2 inch flat grind blade. You have it's a full tang. You have an overall length of 7 inches. You have the steel made out of 1095 Covan steel, high carbon. You have a black coating on it, and you have an overall weight of, this is awesome, 3.2 ounces. And you have a blade thickness of 165. Of 0.165 is the thickness on the blade. So that's what we're looking at here. Now this comes in a skeletonized neck knife form. I purchased a set of handle scales, aftermarket handle scales for this particular BK14. And I purchased them because I really can't stand neck knives just by themselves without any handles on them, and I don't like wrapping them with paracord. The handles work really well. They come in a set of 2 when you order them, and they come with an orange set and a black set, and 4 bolts. So you can actually buy 2 BK14s, 1 set of handles, and you can have one that's orange and one that's black, or just interchange however you want. But these handles work really well. I wear large size gloves. They feel really good in my hand. My pinky's not falling off the handle. It's nice and beveled out. You know, it feels really good in my hand. They are very smooth and slick though. They're made out of Zytel, and I don't really care for that. It's just like any other. If you have any other Becker products made by K-Bar, the handles are very slick and smooth, so I recommend maybe trying to mod those if you can. I mean, it's not terrible, and my hand's not going to go sliding anywhere. It just feels like smooth plastic, like you're holding an Nalgene bottle or something like that. It's just weird. One thing I would also recommend, I've been doing this on all my smaller end knives, my like 3 to 4 inch knives, is make a lanyard that is the length of your handle, and then so when you're going to be using it for an extended period of time, you hold it with the lanyard in your hand also, and that just gives you a little bit extra fullness in your hand. The knots on either end will keep your pinky and your forefinger from kind of sliding around. It's just an added little thing that I've been kind of starting to do. I did it on my Rat 3, and it seems to help out a lot when you're doing a lot of work. So those are the handles themselves, and they weigh about like 0.8 ounces. So you're looking at about a 4-ounce knife, which is great for this little fixed blade with such a thick little spine there. I mean, for what it is. Let's see here. The flat grind is awesome. Comes sharp out of the box. Really nice belly. And with the thickness of the blade, you can definitely do some little chopping, splitting of some small wood if you're trying to do like a bow fire. You know, with a bow. You know, and you're gonna make a fire. You can split a little bit of wood, and any sort of carving. You know, smaller detailed tasks. The spine itself, no jimping on there. Would have liked to maybe see some, but I mean, it's not too bad, and it's definitely thick enough to where it's not going to fatigue your finger if you're holding it like this. And that's just very comfortable. Let's see here. What else? The coating itself is just like any other Becker product coating. Overall, I mean, it's going to scuff up really quick. You're going to be able to see that the work that you've been doing really quick on it, but it does what it's supposed to do and maintains the steel, because it's a great quality steel. 1095 is very strong, awesome steel that's pretty easy to resharpen. So that's the knife. Overall very impressed, particularly with the handles. Definitely get the handle scales. The sheath is a very generic sheath, Krydex sheath. You know, like a hard plastic. Has 6 paracord lashing holes that are very large. You can probably run almost 2 sets of paracord through there, so you can mount it any way you want. It does have screw holes. I don't know if they're supposed to come with belt clips. I've seen a few with belt clips. Mine did not come with it, but you can get a belt clip as well, so you can carry it. You can put it on a pack or do whatever, or you can just paracord it to a pack, where it is a neck knife, how it was originally designed, or whatever. But yeah, I mean, it clicks right in. There's a little bit of rattle, not too bad though, and the retention's great. I mean, if you were to carry it as a neck knife, you're holding it upside down on your pack or something, it ain't gonna fall out, and it's very easy to, you just push and boom, it comes right back out. Isn't gonna dull on there. or anything like that. And very slim profile. I mean, you can see, look at how it's just thin. And with the handle, even with the handle scales, it's just a very thin, nice, small profile for this particular knife. The sheath is a little wide. I mean, you can see how big the profile of the knife is compared to the sheath. I would have liked to see them kind of bring that down a little bit. That would have just made it even smaller, more compact. But I mean, for the price and for what you're paying, you know, what you're getting, not bad at all for that sheath. Also comes with a set of actual paracord, not shoelace, when you order the BK14. So if you're watching this video and let's kind of get to the philosophy of use, and then I'll give you a price. Philosophy of use. This is definitely like a small EDC blade, or like a small, just up hiking if you're doing really short hikes, or you want a neck knife or something like that. Or also, what I'm using these blades for is I'll get like a BK7 or a BK9 or a RAT 7, a RAT 9, an SE7, an SE9. Get a big old like 7 to 10 inch blade, and to do all my wood processing and my big stuff that I got to do. And then I get one of these little guys, and they usually fit in those little pouches that those knives come with in their sheaths. And this I can do all my little detail work, prepare my little, like shavings for my fire, prepare my food, different things like that. And that's a really good, for me, that's a really good use for these little knives. I mean, they do awesome for that little detail stuff, and they're super lightweight. Tactical, for the POU, for tactical, I mean, any knife can be forced into that roll if you need it to. But I mean, this has a very big belly. It's definitely designed for EDC bush use. I mean, it's not going to pierce very well. It's not going to do the best at like maybe skinning an animal. It's just not going to do great at it. I mean, you can make it do it, but it's not maybe the best self-defense or like animal carcass preparing knife on the market. You might want to get something with a little bit better piercer. Now, as you can see right here on the stamp, it says SE on one side, then Becker on the other. This is modeled. This is supposed to be like the slightly bigger brother of the Azula 2 that SE makes, and in my opinion, I would go with this over the Azula 2 because you get 0.2 inches longer. The Azula 2 is only a 3-inch blade, and the overall length of an Azula 2, I believe, is 6.75 inches, where this is 7 inches flat. And an Azula 2 with micarta handles with the sheath that like this, you're going to be looking at around $75 to $80. Whereas with the handle scales and the knife, you're looking at about $50, $55, right around that ballpark area for the handle scales and the knife of this BK14. So, I mean, it's going to save you about $25, and it's a slightly bigger knife, but designed after that Azula 2. So hopefully this helps you guys out a little bit. This is an awesome knife. I would highly recommend it, especially if you're on a budget and you're considering an Azula 2 or a RAT 3. This is a great runner-up. Definitely to a RAT 3, and I would definitely take this over an Azula 2 just because of size. I want something that's just a little bit bigger, and I can save myself $25. So hopefully this helps you out, guys. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, comment, stay equipped, stay prepared, and I'll see you out there.